Guys, welcome back to episode 30.
It is episode
of Stop
30
the Bit.
today. Stop the bit.
Everyone stop! Do a favor really quick. Leave a like and leave a comment and leave a subscribe because that'll help us in the algorithm.
We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, guys.
No,
Make sure
we're
to hit
already
that
there.
subscriber. What?
We're already
by
there.
now you're betting on that
I don't know.
in a week.
Who knows?
Yeah, we
Who
filmed these a
cares?
little
Who
ahead of
gives a
time.
shit
Who gives
anymore?
a fuck on a Who gives a fuck and a shit anymore, man?
So you got Star Wars behind you
Got
tonight.
Star Wars behind me. If you're watching, the little display of figurines I have behind me is always going to change because our editor Will loves to come in and bring all his figurines from home and put them up on my shelf. Surprised
Nice.
Ryan hasn't asked to. His shelf is off screen, but maybe you could pull that in and start doing that. Yours is kind of creepy. Like we haven't changed this one in a minute, bro. This one looks your
good.
shelf looks like a fucking nightmare. Yours looks like
really?
the grandmother's like guest room shelf.
Yeah, well, I
You know
like
what
it
I mean?
that way.
You prefer?
I have some. I actually need to confront you.
Yeah, I think I know what this is about. You've been acting weird this morning. What's going on?
Well, last night you were in my dream,
Okay.
and we hooked up.
You didn't tell me that part. That's not true, is it?
We hooked up.
We didn't hook up
Yeah,
in your dream?
yeah.
Okay. That's crazy.
You were the girl, obviously,
Whatever. Okay. What's the point of this?
and I was really good. And you were upset that I couldn't stay around with you.
Couldn't stay around
You
with
were,
you?
you
With
wanted
me?
to cuddle after, and I was like, I gotta go.
So you were the asshole.
No. Okay, but seriously, we didn't hook up. No, you were mean to me last night in my dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't mean to do like the girlfriend thing where it's
Right.
like you were mean to me in my dream, but it's just you were mean to me in my dream,
Yeah,
and it's
okay, I
kind
mean,
of
you're doing
affecting
that
us.
thing.
It's affecting us today. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it's affecting you today. I'm just being myself, you know?
Well, I mean, just wow, just
Okay.
really bad.
Fucking hell.
It's fine. And
I mean, it's just incredibly unfair, to me because you're the one who just thought
I didn't.
you
well,
thought up a bunch
but I
of
didn't have
fiction.
any control over it.
Yeah, guess not.
So
I have had an ex, like a girlfriend at the time, have a bad dream where I was mean or I cheated or something.
that's what
And
girlfriend. Yeah.
yeah, and then the whole day I was in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, speaking of doghouse, I was talking to my roommate Sean Dolan last night about this. Have you ever seen a doghouse in person?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
So doghouses are real?
Yes, but dogs
Because
don't
I had a
go in
moment.
them.
No, because I had a moment the other day where I was like, what is this? Like when I envision a doghouse, I go, okay, doghouse. Yeah, sure, that's a thing. But I envision it as a cartoon because I don't think I've ever seen one.
That actually
you
is
know what I
very
mean?
fair. Yeah, that most dog houses are in cartoons. There's actually I feel like there's like another cartoon thing is pianos falling on your head, but it's like that's never happened.
When has that happened?
It's never
Has that been
happened.
dreamt up by somebody and just entered the cultural
And then they just were
zeitgeist?
like, we're running with it.
Yeah, pianos and anvils fall on your head, and that's just part of.
And no pie has ever smelled that fucking good. And also, people don't put pies in window seals.
No.
That's
Window
only a
seals.
cartoon thing.
You said window seals,
Window seals.
sills, window
Sills?
Anyway, but it's
Window
fine.
sills?
It's okay. It doesn't.
Window seals?
It's okay. It's okay.
This is what I mean, dude.
Anyway,
this is how you were in my dream.
I just think it's hilarious that
is how you were.
dog houses, like, with dog houses, it's just like, is that actually a real thing? Oh, sweet. We're in the jungle. Sweet.
Dude, I think
Nice.
I feel like a cat would help us out right now so much more than a dog would.
The fuck does that mean?
Like a dog.
Dog versus a cat? Why do we need help? We're just in the jungle. Whoa. Sweet.
I'm just saying, I feel like a dog would probably help us out right now.
Oh, I just want to be quiet for a second. Sorry.
You just want to be quiet?
Yeah, just hear the sounds around us instead of you just keep saying stuff. No offense. No, and that's like no offense to you or whatever. But sorry, but like, just be quiet for a sec. Just take it in. This is actually really nice.
No, it's not.
We should spend more
This
time like
sucks.
this. Because I don't think I've ever seen a doghouse in person. Because it's just like, were you? What's going on?
Dick, man.
What?
Just a dick, but it's all good.
I'm not being a dick. I was just continuing the
About
thought.
dog houses? Yeah, man. Like anyone gives a shit, man. Whatever, man.
Is this from this might okay. I have a feeling I know why.
What?
But all right, never mind.
What?
Anyway, I just think no, it's fine. I just you probably think about the dream. I imagine.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's great.
But no, and I've never seen a dog. Wait, come on.
You've never seen a doghouse in person.
I've seen,
and I haven't.
I
and
have,
you have.
I have.
So what's the point? So really, people go like, "Hey, go on."
But also, what's
Gucci.
that expression? Like you're out in the doghouse, like when you fuck up in your
I
relationship.
think it's probably from like old comic strips and cartoons.
Is it because
where
you
it's like,
send the dog to the doghouse?
No,
when
it's
in
because you
trouble?
send the husband out to the doghouse, which is like an exaggeration of how like it's not even he's not even able to sleep on the couch. He's sleeping in the doghouse. It's such a you're being shunned so hard.
But no, I've never seen a dog in a doghouse. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I've never seen a dog in a doghouse.
Fuck? Why do we say the word?
I've seen people chained up in doghouses, but I've never seen like a dog in a doghouse. Like women and children, like chained up in doghouses. I've seen that. Like in backyard areas.
Yeah, no. Everything you're adding to it,
like in the
make
movies,
it normal. Everything,
like in the movies that you've watched, the movies that you find online.
Okay, no.
Where people are chained to the doghouse.
It's getting worse.
Or in the doghouse.
Okay, so no, they never. No.
What?
I've never seen that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever, man.
Doghouse?
People out there don't know what I'm talking
People
about.
chained in doghouses. No. What kind of fucking weird snuff?
You know what I don't like is I don't like it when dogs are out front in the yard.
Yeah,
in
me
the front
neither.
yard.
And they're unchained, and
Yeah.
it's all that's between
And they're
you
just
and
like,
getting your balls ripped off.
and they're
Yeah.
sprinting back and forth.
Dude,
Fuck that, man.
Fuck
I
that.
got bit by a dog when I was 6. Shit sucked.
I love dogs more than anything, but out in LA, there are a lot of intense dogs that are pretty much strictly meant for like protection.
Yeah.
And they're just out in the front, and there's a big fence, and it's just like
Even
right
if a
up
little
against the
dog,
gate.
even if a little dog came up and started biting me,
No,
I would
too.
kick it.
Me too. I
In
would
the
kick
head.
it as hard as I possibly can.
Probably as hard as I
A
could.
dog has attacked my dog before, and I started kicking it right away.
Really?
Yep. Sorry, but if you come at Mike Boy, I'm fucking hitting back. I never actually heard it. What's going on? You have a real phone prop in the other hand. If you wanted, let me see. Somebody's calling me.
Hi, is this Ben?
Yeah. Hey,
this is
how's it going?
PETA.
Like Peter or Pete?
You think this is PETA from Family Guy calling you?
I just thought
This is PETA, the organization.
I thought this was Lois.
You
pretending to be
admitted on a
Peter.
podcast that you kicked a dog.
Oh wow. Okay, like PETA, PETA. Yeah, a dog was coming at my dog in the dog park. And,
We're gonna cover your car in shit and piss, human shit and piss. Look forward to that when you get home.
Is that still the best you got? Fucking PETA. These guys are such fucking pussies, man.
I was actually thinking about PETA the other day, and I was like, I think somebody should start an organization that for national parks and the environment that's like as hardcore as PETA.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because like animals, I'm like,
PETA's done?
whatever.
Okay, but do you think and all the everything they're fighting for, I agree with. But in
They're
terms
fighting
of
for
the-
animal rights, which is like, sure.
I generally agree with it. But the way they do it, have they done anything good?
I don't know.
For animals? I don't know. I'd like to see the data. I'd like to see if they've actually made any change. Because to me, it just, if an animal came to life and knew that PETA was the one fighting for them, I feel like they'd be like, hey, nah, I don't want to be associated with that shit.
I also don't
Like
understand.
throwing blood on folks and
like-
being in cages in the middle of the street. Look what we're doing. I'd be like, hey, chill.
It's like the same thing as like a hunger strike. Like I'm like, how does that hurt? How does that affect? I guess I don't know. I guess I'm too stupid. But like, does it work?
A hunger
You
strike?
gather a bunch of people and you're like, we're going on.
I've always
we're
wanted
not
the same
eating.
thing.
We're not eating.
Same thing with self-immolation, like lighting yourself on fire. And it's just like, are you sure that's going to make an impact? Because that's going to hurt a lot and you're going to
It does
die.
make a dope album cover for Rage Against the Machine.
It's true. Like, what does it do? I guess obviously it brings awareness. But is anybody in power going like, the fuck, that guy is not eating. We gotta change some stuff. That guy won't eat.
Man, the guy that is against what we're doing is not eating. I feel
He's
like
gonna
it's a
get really-
win for me.
And he's been like fucking hangry too. Like he's not nice right
Like if I had an organization that was like we can have sex with pigs.
Yeah.
Like that was my organization.
Which
like,
I would totally be on board with.
No. But say you're someone that's against
fuck.
that, and you're like,
Okay. I'll play that character.
okay. And then you're gonna go on a hunger strike,
Okay, sure.
right?
All right.
We want to fuck piggies. We want to fuck piggies. Hey.
Nobody's down for that. All right.
I mean, me and all my friends are down to
Yeah,
fuck piggies.
and that's fucked up. And the fact that that's even that motive is even remotely growing as a concept, I'm not eating.
What?
That's it. I ain't eating nothing. I'm not even gonna eat a scrap until you stop.
So you're just gonna die.
Maybe. It's up to you. That's your call.
Sure. You are anti what we want to do anyway. So if you die, that only benefits us. We are gonna fuck piggies. We're gonna fuck piggies.
Wow. So you don't even give a fuck that I might die.
No.
You're just gonna keep fucking pigs?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I might as well eat then. Wow. I guess I might as well go to fucking Chick-fil-A. So actually, I'm gonna eat pigs. I'm gonna eat a pig. So actually,
eat pigs.
You don't really
can't
care,
fuck
do
them.
you?
So your philosophy is you can eat pigs, but you can't fuck them.
Whatever.
You can take their lives. You can take their lives,
but you can't rock their world.
But you can't rock their world. You can take their lives and eat their bones, but you can't rock their world and give them a good night.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Wait, why am I the crazy one? This is a crazy thing to.
You're looking bad right now.
This is
dude.
weird. I do not look bad. You do. You look bad. That was the other thought I always had about Gandhi being on his hunger strike. Is like,
he did one too.
Oh yeah, he was the most popular. Like that was his whole.
That's
thing.
why he was so skinny, huh?
Bruh. Uh-huh.
Damn.
Yeah. And he was on Ozempic too.
Really?
So yeah.
Gandhi was on Ozempic? Really?
It was a lot easier for him to protest that way.
Buddha should have done Ozempic.
Yeah, dude. Buddha was like, yo, be one and don't give in to your gluttony. Except sometimes when they have a special.
Except sometimes when you get a 5 for 5, they're bringing back snack wraps. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, I'm going to stop being gluttonous right after the McRib comes back because the McRib is coming back for a couple of weeks and oh my God. You can eat that? Just stay zen.
Stay zen. Is it that hard, guys? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll get a number 3. And I'll get a 5. No, there's no one else in the car. It's just me.
Wow.
Are you going to save it? It's one meal.
Why does it affect you?
Wow.
But I'm letting that fall off my back like rainwater.
Could you imagine if Lizzo and Buddha hooked up?
That'd be fucking insane, dude.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be sick. Even
be a lot of. Yeah. I don't understand. Wait, was he skinny and then we made Fat Buddha like the statue?
What?
Like, was he a skinny guy and then we made Buddha fat?
No, I think Buddha was always a big fat guy.
That was the ghost. The ghost of the podcast.
No,
studio.
that's the thing with Gandhi is he was like, everyone's like, oh, Gandhi, this amazing. He like romanticized this person. Obviously, he was fighting for valuable things, but he was also like definitely not a good person to be around. Because he was so hungry all the time.
Oh, like he was
I always
hangry?
I always picture him just like you coming in and be like, Gandhi, what? Okay, please, what?
Sorry. So today on the docket,
okay, holy shit, the rambling. Sorry, just go.
You're meeting with this world leader, the Pakistani world leader.
All right, okay.
And you also need to give a speech to these
college
students.
Pass me my stick, please.
Here, sorry.
Don't always apologize. It's not like that. I just need to get its efficiency. Okay.
What if you just had like a little piece of tofu? Like,
don't
just like anything.
Even say it, okay? By the way, you smell like fried rice. Do not eat before you come in here. It's going to tempt me.
Sorry.
It's been fucking 2.5 days already, okay? I have to do this for like months.
You'll get used to it.
You try doing it. Oh, no, you're not famous. You're not famous.
Wow.
I am. You're not famous.
Went straight to your head, Gandhi. Really?
Went straight to my head? Well, where did that fucking food go? Straight to your tummy. I wish I could be you right now. I would be yapping up a storm.
You're really making this about you.
I'm sorry.
What does Gandhi get slack for? Wasn't he like...
I think he was like a bad husband or some shit.
Whatever.
They always are, bro. All the people who make a big difference are just dog shit family members.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're too busy trying to like... You can't change the world and your home.
No, and you can't... Nope. And you can't...
I guess.
That's a rule.
Guess that's a saying now.
Yeah,
Can't change the world and your home.
Like astronauts, like Buzz Aldrin and what's his name? Neil deGrasse Armstrong when they went to space.
Neil deGrasse Armstrong? I think you mixed up two people, man.
Nah.
Oh,
the guy got landed on the moon.
got landed on the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear too.
Yeah, dude. Actually, hold on.
All right.
This is something that pisses me off so much.
Okay.
Hey, the moon landing was real.
Yeah. Stop.
Okay?
Yeah. So many people think it
Stop
wasn't real.
saying
I
dumb
know.
shit.
I know.
Stop believing dumb shit. Stop believing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Is it so fucking hard to stop believing dumb shit?
I know. It's insane.
The earth is round.
It's
Case
round.
in point, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
You've seen the video of the flat earther prove himself wrong through an empirical study, right? Have you seen that video?
I haven't seen that.
I
don't need to see that.
No, it's a
That
video.
guy's just
It's a thing where he puts this big wooden wall, and then there's a little slit, and the premise is if you look through the slit, and they put up another wall like way far away, if the light, or they put a light or something like pointing straight forward, like scientifically right, straight level.
It's supposed to dip a little
yes,
bit?
and if the world is round, you won't be able to see the light because it'll hit the Earth's curve before it hits this thing that they're looking through. And it's this documentary about figuring out the Earth is flat. And then the guy goes up to it and he's like, "We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see." And then he looks through and he's like, "I don't see the light. I don't see it." And they're like, "Yeah, it's being blocked by something." And he's like, "Wow, okay." And at least he has the respect to be like, "Holy shit, wow." And he looks right to the camera and he's just like, "Okay, wow, we were proven this is crazy." That's it. And it's like, yeah, watch that. Unless I'm sure they have a reason why that's fake.
Dude, I met a fucking guy on tour. I met a guy on tour who we were on a plane sitting next to this guy, and this guy was he's like a quiet, just Asian guy. And then my friend started like talking to him, and I had headphones in, and it was fucking early in the morning, and I was on a plane, and I was like, "Oh my god, why the fuck are you talking to this random guy? Just shut the fuck up. Why are you guys talking?
Totally.
Go to bed.
So
be normal.
annoying.
Put the thing down. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck.
No one talk. Why are we talking?" But anyways, start to figure out that this guy, and it's so racist, in my opinion. He's the food scientist for Panda Express.
Okay.
That was his job.
Oh yeah, you've told me.
And
about
I was
this.
like,
yeah.
Okay. I just thought, I was like, well, of course. I mean, come on. They're not gonna give that position to like a white guy,
Right.
to make all the new Chinese food items, because they might not just be as connected to the
Chinese food.
right?
Right. So wait, what
But
was
it's still
he?
stereotype.
Was he Chinese?
Yeah, I don't know. He was Asian.
Asian. Okay, so he was Asian. Okay.
But
And you're like, well, of course.
of course.
Okay.
Anyways.
All right.
But then, he seemed like really cool and normal, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm a scientist." And they're like, "Oh, what kind?" And he's like, "A food scientist." And we're like, "Oh, whoa, that's so interesting. What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, I make all the new items
all the new items at the
he didn't have
Panda
an
Express."
accent.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Oh my god.
He had an American accent.
Oh my
for sure.
god. I'm so embarrassed.
That's
Oh
all
my
right.
God. I'm sorry. I was just trying to support this.
You were trying to get into it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. It's just me and you here.
For sure. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. This reminds me of my dream.
You're an idiot. That's the stupidest take I've ever heard.
Strawberry
Yeah. What?
is better than chocolate.
No, it's not. Strawberry is not better than chocolate.
Fuck
Vanilla
you.
is better than chocolate and strawberry.
Vanilla is better than chocolate and strawberry?
Yeah.
I think strawberry is probably my favorite ice cream.
I'll agree to disagree.
Dick.
Are you good? You were just looking off at the sky for
I don't. It's just in my dream, you were just being
what?
really
Fuck the dream.
racist.
I don't. What did I say in your dream? I don't get
mean
this
shit,
whole
racist
dream
shit.
thing.
You're just being bad. You're just being a bad guy.
Okay,
But it's
sorry,
okay.
I didn't actually do any of that
It's
stuff.
all right, it's all
You're
right.
like reliving it every 2
It's okay.
seconds.
Anyways,
I'm trying to.
He gives us gift cards to Panda Express. He gives us like $20 gift cards and like all
Panda
the stuff
Express guy on the train. Yeah.
on the plane.
Okay.
But yeah,
It was on a plane.
yes,
My bad.
yeah.
Oh,
And then he was
train.
like, and then we're like, "What else do you know about science?" I don't know. Someone asked because he said he was a scientist, a food scientist, and then he was like, "Well, actually, there's a lot of research out there that indicates the world is flat." And then I was like,
And you're in an airplane where he can look out the fucking window.
"Hey man, you could start a little bit of
Yeah, you
see it.
can when
You
you're in a
for
plane.
sure
If it's
can.
clear, you just
Yeah.
look out and go, oh, it's round.
Wow. Oh,
Hey, dude,
Oh,
you're
it's
in the
proven wrong.
best position to just prove yourself wrong.
just look out the window, man.
Dickhead.
Yeah, but and then I was like, "Oh man, you just lost. Like you went from
Yeah.
this cool guy that makes all this Chinese new food for the
Yeah.
biggest Chinese chain in the world,
Fucking, yeah.
and now you're
you're
a
a
flat
fucking
earther, and now I hate you.
And it's like, whatever. I think flat earthers can be. I think there's a thing. It's not necessarily. I don't like to blanket and be like, what an idiot. But I think there's this weird tendency with people where they think where their worst fear is to be duped.
Yeah,
and so they're just their instinct is to just be like, I bless you. Ew.
just making sure it doesn't like come up.
Yo,
And I don't have a booger the whole time. Anyways,
fuck, bro.
What?
I hate bogeys.
Would you rather I have boogers
No.
peeking out of my nose the
You
whole
did the
time?
right thing.
All right. Thank you. But no, it's just but I also think it comes from a place where people want more excitement in their life.
Yeah.
They're
Where they
like,
just want reality to be more
well,
interesting.
do you think the world? Okay, what's the reason? What is the actual logical reason that we've been lied to that the world is
Exactly.
flat?
Why would anyone want to
What
lie
is it?
about that shit?
And also, like when I look up at the fucking sun,
yeah.
it's round.
Yeah, but they're like,
And when
no,
I
it's
look
a
to the
disc.
moon, it's round.
Yeah.
Oh, and it changes.
Yeah.
I wonder why it.
And also you just have
changes.
to, you also just have to like disprove also, like you're doing a lot of work to disprove a lot of evidence where there isn't really as much there isn't empirical evidence as far as I'm concerned. There could be suggested evidence that the earth is flat. What?
Oh,
What?
okay. Our producer just told us that they just proved that the earth is flat.
No, shut the fuck up. Really?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We've been duped. We were wrong and we've been duped.
Just now they did that?
Yeah. I mean, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Because,
Well, and what I meant by like all the evidence is like, there is just like a lot of like, it's just crazy how much false evidence there is.
they used
I
to
guess,
think that
out
the
there.
earth was the center of the
Which is
universe.
crazy, and that's
not
maybe
true.
where I was. Maybe that's just where I was thinking. We
Yeah.
just had a paradigm shift.
Damn.
All right. Well,
I guess that's that.
I think I gotta go, man.
Well,
I mean, how would that change anything anyway? I was like, what? Like, you just block place? You can't. Wait, are they suggesting there's also topography? Like, they're like mountains are real, but it's just on a flat.
I don't know, man.
Fuck
They
these
say that
fucking
there's an
people.
ice wall that surrounds, that keeps us
Dude,
in.
they just fell asleep watching Game of Thrones and dreamt that shit up, dude.
Or they just fell asleep watching the fucking Simpsons movie
Oh, which is
when they prove or that like Springfield's in a dome or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like Simpsons predict a lot of stuff, bro.
So the Earth is probably flat. I definitely think a lot of it just stems from like they think they're Galileo and
Yeah.
everyone else is in the dark.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, life isn't about like being in that right moment at the
None of
right
us
time
are
to be the
Galileo
one who's like,
anymore.
that's why like also we were talking last week, like protesters like wanting to get in that one picture, like that epic, like era defining picture of them with like a sign, like fighting
A
and
Waymo
SWAT.
on fire
Yeah, a lot of the people doing that, it's probably not
on
actual
top
outrageous.
of a Waymo.
It's them being like, I was here and I did something significant. And you're just like, no, you didn't.
You're like, no, dude, you just put a bunch of poisonous gas into
Yeah,
the
you just
air
lit
from a
bunch of-
Waymo.
Would God be happy with us if he came down? That's a question I always ask. Would God be happy with us if he came down and all of us were getting up to all this bullshit?
With-
The Earth
with
is
most-
flat.
With most people,
Yeah. Do you think
would God be happy with most
Yeah.
people?
What do you think his
I
standard
think,
is? Do you
well,
think
not
he'd
me and
be
you, but I
No?
think he'd be happy with people that believed in him.
You don't think
like, is it
because
Christian
we don't believe in God?
came down?
Yeah, like the bearded one.
Yeah, we're fucked.
You think we're fucked?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what they say.
But isn't he so like, why does he hang this fucking like threat over your head that you're going to go to hell though? Because like, I don't know if I want that guy's approval if he's going like, okay, well, if you don't do everything I want you to, you're going to burn
I think
for eternity.
I think the big thing is that if you deny him at the end, that's what it is.
See, so you can go the whole time sinning and right at the end you have to be like, all right, sorry.
Oh, you are real.
Whatever, I'll do
I
that.
accept
I'll do
you.
that. I don't give a fuck. I'll just be on my deathbed.
I
and
don't
I'll
know
just be
if
like,
I can. I don't know if I can. Like even if he's like in front of me and I'm dying, and he's like, "All right, Ryan, this is your last chance."
because you're so stubborn.
I'm real. I'm gonna be like,
no.
no, and then I'll,
And you'd be like, you fucked up.
and then
Just
it's like,
fucking
and then Satan's just
drop
like,
it.
"Oh man, it's so simple. You're the fourth guy here. Just say yeah, dude. It's so easy.
You're so stubborn. It's insane.
You're not real either.
I can't trust it. I think I'm just hallucinating. I'm having my DMT trip. No, you're fucking not. What if that wasn't real? You're just buying the DMT thing
You're
and
in
not
hell.
me?
You're in hell.
currently
Look
in hell.
around.
Like,
No.
I don't buy it.
I think I'm going to wake up.
It's been 1,000 years. Hard cut.
Can you just accept that you're in hell?
No, I don't buy it. No. It's hot. It's hot out.
I think I'm in Phoenix.
I'm in Phoenix and I'm still alive.
I think I'm in Phoenix, and I think that you're just a really tan guy.
I'm tan?
Yeah.
No, I'm Satan.
Sunburnt. You're really sunburnt.
No, I'm not. You're dead and I'm Satan. What are you doing here? It's because you didn't believe in God?
But
So
also,
he sends all these fucking smart people down to me and I have to fucking...
just
He sends all these based smart people down here.
Why
and I have to punish them? It fucking sucks.
It's so weird also that they're brothers. Our whole
God and
life.
Satan?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Aren't they brothers?
They're angel. Yeah. They're
And Satan was like a good. Lucifer was his name.
was like it was like an angel, and then he got all bad because he gave in to.
He got banned.
It's all
He
it's
got
all like
kicked out of the frat.
It's
and then
crazy,
instead of
yeah.
just killing him or whatever the fuck, God
like,
was like, "You get your own kingdom
section. Yeah.
now. You get your own place where you
That's-
get to torture people forever."
And he's like, that works out pretty well because I'll just send them there if they don't fuck with my shit.
And then Satan's like, "You're kind of."
He goes, blah, 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 blah. I banished you, so can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, Satan's kind of based. But, Jesus is the real one Jesus is the real complicated one because then he's a guy
Yeah.
and he embodies God, right? He's kind of like the embodiment of the Spirit, Holy
that's
Spirit.
the whole thing
or
I don't
whatever the fuck.
understand is that God and Jesus are the same, but they're also dad and son.
Yeah.
What are we
and
talking about? Hey,
Why is that?
what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
They used to have an old show together, I think.
What?
Welcome back to the motherfucking Jesus Christ show. Today on the podcast, I have the man, the myth, the legend, my motherfucking dad.
Language. I'm sorry. I think we should lead into this with a little more
my
grace.
God.
As I
Oh
always
my
tell
God.
you, move with grace, my son.
Yo,
Language like
Dad,
that.
this is the
doesn't
new
help.
age shit. We talk
Okay.
about Riz and we talk about like fucking like what girls are hot out there,
Very
what
well.
influencer, what model am I sleeping with, who am I not sleeping with.
Very
Like,
good,
this is
son.
what people give a shit about.
So today I'm here to speak about the new
How many bodies you got, Dad?
beginning.
What's your body count? That's what people really want to know.
Body count. I'm unfamiliar with this term.
Everybody knows you
body
got one.
count.
You fucked the Virgin Mary, my mom. Shout out moms.
That's gay. This is not appropriate to talk about on the air. How many people listen to this? How many people listen to
I
this
don't
show,
know,
my
like
son?
12 million.
This is not what I'm
How many
about.
Christians are there now?
What I'm...
I mean, like,
There are
shit,
still
it's
a
ever
lot.
growing.
Yeah,
Like, that's how many. I got hella followers.
exactly.
So it's just like, I'm gonna run my shit the way I want to run my shit.
I'm a deity.
Nobody gives
I
a
don't
fuck about
really-
rules and fucking like,
I
yo, you
came
do
on-
this, don't
I
lie,
came
do
on here
this.
to help your show. And you're asking me what body count I have?
Yeah.
Why does this type of thing matter? I want to speak about the new beginning.
Nobody gives a
It's
fuck
a
about
new
that.
beginning.
Nobody
There's
gives a shit about
cusp.
that. No one gives a fuck, bruh.
I don't know why I come to you for that. I could just appeal to them in their dreams or something like that. I mean, you're the one, you're my mouthpiece.
Oh, I don't
now.
know because yeah, you made me the guy that is gonna talk to these like boring ass motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Don't call them that.
Yo, who's wearing a pendant out there that has me on it? Most people.
By design.
The shit that I died on. What are they wearing? Cross. I got a church on every fucking block in the world.
you're 2,000
Jesus Cristo.
years
You see all the soccer players?
Yes.
That's for me.
By design.
No, that's for me,
I
bro.
intended upon that, and now you're turning
You know
on
what, bro?
me. By
This
the
is
way,
just what it's always
I got
like with you.
I got trillions of sons and daughters. Okay, you get that straight?
Yeah, you're gonna bring them
Yeah,
up.
and
now?
I come onto your podcast, take time out of my busy day. It's past. We haven't even talked about what I wanted to talk about. You're going to let me plug?
Sure, plug.
I don't even feel like it anymore.
All right, cool.
No, I just feel like,
then we'll cut it short. Thank you
off.
guys for checking out the Jesus Christ show. This has
Check out
been
the
my
new
dad.
beginning. The link will be in the description. There's a new beginning, a new plan.
No one's gonna see that shit. What, you think people are gonna read books? People listen to podcasts. They didn't even read your old book.
Find it on Audible.
Nobody
Put
gives a
it
fuck
on
about
Audible.
any of those books,
I don't give a
bro.
fuck. I'll put it on Audible. Okay.
I liked it, but it was really saccharine.
Whoa. Imagining that was crazy, dude.
Yeah. If Jesus Christ had a podcast, I'd listen.
Yeah, especially if he had Yahweh on.
If he had what?
That's the original name for God.
Yahweh?
Yeah.
Why?
In the original Testament, in the Old Testament, that was like the Jewish Testament.
Yahweh?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh. It sounds like something Wario says.
Yahweh.
In Mario Party.
Oh, yeah, Yahweh.
Oh, yeah, Yahweh. Yeah.
Wait, be Wario doing that.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, actually,
Yahweh.
can I be Wario doing that?
Okay. Who do you want me to be, though?
You can just be Waluigi or Mario or anyone just coming in my room.
Yeah. Waluigi.
Yahweh, Yahweh, oh, Yahweh.
What are you doing?
Praying.
Praying to who?
God. Yahweh.
Oh.
You know?
No.
You know about him?
I thought he was just gone.
Sit.
Okay.
Me, Wario, I'm a very religious man.
Okay, me, Waluigi, I never even thought of it.
You need to have Jesus and the God in your life, Waluigi.
I got 10 minutes.
What? The race is in 10 minutes. Yeah. But if we want to win, you got to really start praying, you know?
Okay.
Having a relationship with God. Yahweh, that's his name.
Okay, so is this, why is it not just God? You an Old Testament head or something?
I'm an Old Testament. I'm Jewish.
Oh.
You didn't know Wario's background is Jewish?
No, I definitely thought it was Italian.
I'm Italian Jew.
Oh, that's possible.
Italians can be
Of course, I
Jews,
should
yeah.
have known that. Well, maybe, yeah, okay. All right.
I mean, not to get really stereotypical, and, you know, it's a very, very bad stereotype, but look at my fucking face.
Oh, fucking look at mine. Maybe I am too.
I think you can be Jewish.
Okay.
So you just need to go Yahweh.
Yahweh. Oh, wait.
No.
Yahweh.
Yeah. Now let's go beat that fucking piece
Let's
of shit.
beat those
Mario's
fuckers
ass.
off, those fucking queers. Also, just religious people being so holy until they fucking start dealing with other people, and then they're fucking queers.
Love thy neighbor. Unless they're
Unless they're fucking gay. I'm joking, man. I'd like to pretend to be hateful and shit sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it's Yahweh. His name is Yahweh.
What religion do you think most like Nintendo characters would be actually though?
Definitely Catholic.
Like we'll
Like
go
Mario, Luigi,
Mario
Waluigi,
and Luigi are Catholic.
and Wario and Waluigi for sure.
Peach is like a
like
a
Christian.
Protestant, like Lutheran.
I think she's mega church Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that sense from Peach.
What do you think Bowser
Against
is?
gay marriage.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know,
Peach is very
definitely against gay
Peach is the white girl who like country white girl that's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I just think that we should all
He's
be
like-
tradwives.
Exactly. Like you super sweet, and then as soon as you get into deep beliefs, you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
holy shit. Or I
Like if
didn't know
Mario
you
knocked
thought
her
these
up, she's
things.
like, well, we are keeping it forever.
Yeah. Yes. She's like, that would be murder, and you're just
And Mario's
he's
like, oh no, I am part of this too. I have like a whole life ahead of me, and like I gotta fight a Bowser. I gotta race the cars. I gotta go on an adventure. You know.
now instead of saying yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Oh no, game over.
Yeah, pretty much. You made this call. You stuck your dick in me.
For some reason, I think DK, Donkey Kong, and Diddy Kong
Are conservative.
No. I think they're Buddhists.
You think Donkey Kong and who?
And like Diddy Kong and like the whole Kongs.
The Kongs.
They just feel like, I mean,
You could see
Donkey
that.
Kong. It's kind of an
Kong
Asian sounding name.
and so they're Buddhist.
I mean,
I could see that. I could see that.
I feel like the climate, like they live in the rainforest, and I feel like the climate in Southeast Asia is pretty like
It's like
rainforesty.
rainforesty. And you think people who are like just in the rainforest are just naturally going to be Buddhist, right? That's just what you picture.
We're just saying that's
Yeah,
what
no,
makes sense in my
right,
head
right.
for them.
No, I mean in the world of like trying to rank like Mario characters.
What about
their
Yoshi?
Religion. Yoshi's atheist.
Really?
No, I don't know. I can't pin it with Yoshi because he's a thing.
Scientologist? He kind of has Scientologist vibes.
Yeah.
He kind of does.
I could see that. He's like, what? And he's just like secretly been in meetings all day.
Him and Birdo?
Yeah, him and Birdo do feel like weird conspiracy fucks.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
They're dinosaurs, so I don't know if I could really... Are they dinosaurs?
I don't know.
Like alligators?
Whatever the fuck they are. I think,
What about Toad
Birdo's
and all
just
the
like
Toad? What about Toad and all the... Those guys are like communists. Like those guys are
I think they're...
Like, they have some
they
other
have,
shit
I don't think they
going
got any religion.
You don't think?
Yeah. And they're like,
What's this?
this is them like all in a line with their hands. Not like
Right.
this, like
Not
Hitler,
like
shit,
Hitler shit,
but
but
like,
yeah.
they're like North
We
Korea.
are-
Like,
That's why I say communist, because
Yeah,
they seem
yeah.
like they're all just like,
We are one for the
For the
whatever, for the
toads.
kingdom, for the
what is
mushroom
it?
kingdom.
Mushroom
Mushroom
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
yeah, we're like, we all, I feel like they all
And
just
they've
have that
taken
mindset.
they've taken so many mushrooms that they have fucking mushroom heads that they definitely don't believe in like any religion.
No, or they do. They've taken so much that now they for sure do that. They're like fundamental about it.
They are a
Well,
hive
well.
mind for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay out of mushroom kingdom.
Bowser. I mean, the
Bowser-
cliche would be Satanist, but like
I think he's atheist. I think he's like hardcore overcompensating. Atheist.
he's like an edgelord.
I
like,
think so. Yeah.
He's
that
like,
would
you
be-
guys are gay.
Yeah, and that's why he'd be against all them too, because he's like, "Fuck you,
Yeah.
followers, followers."
And then Waluigi and
then
Wario are Jews. We've already established that.
Yeah. But then when he steals Peach, like, doesn't she start going like,
I don't know. I just think everybody should be, stick to like,
Yeah.
monogamous relationships.
Yeah, I mean, I
of
guess
course. And
that
of
makes-
course,
That kind of makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
but but like all in the name of God, like all in the name of Jesus Christ, our Savior.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, a minute ago you were saying you're atheist and against all this stuff.
Oh, you're really hot.
Oh,
You're really hot and stuff.
well, you stole me.
Yeah.
So I mean, this isn't really like even if you were
Well,
had a shot in this
uh,
conversation, I'm never gonna.
Well, just humor me.
Okay.
How about like, what if I let you go? Would you want to come back? I don't know.
I mean, no, like not really. Like this cast.
What
is
if
really
I'm
dingy.
Christian? I'm really Christian.
I mean, I definitely that would give you points. I
You
mean,
live in a castle, got so many slaves.
I mean, you'd really have to turn around the aesthetic here because right now it feels
What, make it like pretty?
like more godly. This is like very satanic, fucked up.
Oh my god, but that's kind of like my whole vibe. My whole vibe is kind of like the.
Yeah,
like
I know.
Lord
That's
of
why I'm.
Darkness,
If you cleaned up your bedroom and just like kind of got your stuff together. I mean, that's what God teaches.
What? Get rid of all the skeletons and shit,
Yes.
and all my slaves.
Yes. I mean, you can keep the slaves as long as. Well,
What?
we can talk about it another time.
Oh my god, were you about to be racist?
No, heavens no. It's not racist.
No, she would be racist.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Peach is. Honestly,
racist
what the
bitch.
fuck is she? What's he doing saving her ass?
I don't know, man. She
Mario
also
could do
can't
so
fucking
much
handle
better, bro.
herself, dude. And do you think when she's out with
Daisy's
Bowser, do you think
hotter.
when she's out with Bowser, she's ever like, oh, fuck, and he's, oh, like while she's being stolen, and then when Mario comes back, she's like, oh, thank God. And then Loki,
You think-
Bowser's like, she got fucked with it, though.
I don't know, man.
Do you think she's going off being, oh, no, help
Do
me?
I
And then
think-
she's like in his dungeon, like being like, this is fucking fun. This guy's fucking hot. And he's coming in. Here, sit down.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about Peach
didn't do
secretly
none of that
having a
shit,
really
man.
good time with Bowser is what I'm talking about.
Okay, man.
No, I didn't depict any sort of rape or anything like that. I
No,
don't think that's what's
no,
happening. That's what I'm
oh,
saying is
oh,
it's all
oh,
consensual. Is that she's
oh,
actually
no.
like, oh no, I'm being stolen, and then she goes to his castle and she's like, it's actually hot. Yeah. Wow. All right. What is that? It actually is. Actually, currently
It's
is
going.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but that was fun, and that was fun.
Yeah. Which, okay, we need to take a quick pause because I do have somebody here. We were talking about him on the last podcast, and I finally got him as a guest.
You want me to leave?
I'd like for you to step out just for your own safety.
All right.
But then, I'll have you back in.
That's very nice.
So, everybody, I've lined up a meeting, a little interview today. With, if you all heard in the news, there was a billionaire who unfortunately passed away a couple of weeks ago. And he was actually killed not by an assassin, but an assassin of the trees. Okay, everyone, here we go. Here he is. Yeah, just be careful. I don't want any problems, okay? All right. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the show. Everybody, this is the bumblebee that killed Sanjay Kapoor, the billionaire who died a couple of weeks ago.
Yup.
So everyone wants to know first of all, was this intentional? Did you know he had some sort of allergy that this was going to put him into, anaphylactic shock and kill him?
I mean, look, my lawyers have told me I can't really say much about whether or not this, was intentional or not.
Oh,
but
okay,
I'm just saying, like,
it's an active case. Oh,
let's just say I'm like, I'm with you guys. I wasn't in that McDonald's.
okay, but there are critics who are thinking,
Have you seen my fan edits?
No, they're fan edits. Or are you?
I don't know. Have you seen any?
No, I
Are
haven't.
they making any yet?
No, I feel like people have kind of stopped talking about it, but it was just like a funny, ironic thing that happened.
But people are still like, I feel like, really?
What?
They're done talking about it?
I mean, I'm not trying to say you're irrelevant. We have you on the show for a reason. I don't think it's like that.
I think that like, that other dude, what was his name?
Luigi
Yeah.
Mangione?
Yeah.
Are you what? You think you're like a Luigi Mangione?
I mean, we did the same thing.
Okay, but here's the question that most
So
people have
I'm
is
just saying, like, free Bumblebee. So
like,
hey,
you're trying to get okay.
When I'm gonna be locked away for a while, I would love some letters
Okay.
from women out there.
All right.
So write into me and tell me.
It would be nice to have that, but
how handsome I am.
All right,
and
but here's
how-
the thing. First of all, you're a bee
But
biologically.
I did the same shit.
So yours wasn't an accident.
I mean, who knows?
I mean, you're here. Can you tell us?
It just depends on like what's gonna get me more bitch.
You are following up on what
Okay, look,
Luigi Mangione did for bitches.
I was flying around.
Okay. I get the picture.
That was me.
All right, I get the picture.
This dumbass fool.
All right.
He was walking, and I'd
What did he like take out like $1 million from an ATM or something? How'd you know he's a billionaire?
I just saw some dumbass fool.
Okay. So
He just had a dumbass walk and shit.
Yeah, okay.
And I walked up to the back, or I flew up to the back of his neck, and then I was like, landed on him, and it was like, swatted
What
me away,
encouraged
and I was
what
like,
encouraged you to? Because everybody says if you don't bother a bee, it won't sting you. So like, what did he fuck with you or something, or was he near your hive or some shit?
He just kind of looked like he honestly, I thought he was a flower.
You thought the man was a flower?
I thought the food he was eating was a flower.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I landed on it, and he ate
that-
me.
that probably happened.
And he ate me.
Oh, you went down his throat?
And I just went in the back of his throat, stung him, and then I flew out.
That was it. Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was okay.
It was it was a complete accident.
Okay,
It
and
was a
that's
complete
okay.
accident.
You don't have to be part of like a movement or a revolution or whatever.
No, but I want to be. Get it?
Yeah.
I want to be. I just think. Well, it's just like, look. I don't know. I was talking to like some PR teams, and they were like,
Yeah.
look, you could frame this as an accident, or you could frame this as, like, look at all the shit that Luigi's getting, like all the press and stuff.
I
like
saw.
that.
Yeah,
So,
I figured.
You know what I mean?
They
That's
threw
just
you out
like
there
I just was
that.
like,
Yeah.
buzz is good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, the buzz is good. Yeah.
So
It's good to keep the buzz going.
And I'm just saying, if there's any like ladies 25 to
Yeah. Okay.
18 to 25,
Do you have like a manifesto?
just hot as fuck
Or do you
and
have a
wanna send us some
manifesto? This wasn't intentional, so that takes
what
a
was
lot
he
away.
even the CEO of?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't think
just
he's
a
a
guy?
guy, man. He just
You
had
know,
$1 billion.
Oh my god.
Friends with Prince William.
I don't know. I just want some nudes, bro. I just want some nudes.
Hey, you can get those
I just want some
in a different
nudes,
way.
and I just want some fucking like bitches.
You can get that
I was
in
just
a
like
different way. You don't have
the queen
to, you
never
don't have
even
to-
fucking looked at me, bruh. And then I killed this guy, and now the queen kind of giving me the time of day.
Really?
A little bit.
The queen bee?
She kind of making me a mating bee. I'm gonna
Okay.
be out there pollinating and shit now.
Oh, really? Well, that's good. Why are you worrying about that? Oh,
Kinda. She's looking at me, I think. Man, fuck.
That's okay. So you want
I
human
just want some bitches.
attention. Well, I think that's about everything. Like, we know it's an accident now, but thank you for coming on. And yeah, it's not gonna have the same effect, but for people who hate billionaires so much, like, thanks or whatever. But
Follow me on Instagram if you hate billionaires. I'll try and do this again.
Okay, everyone follow him because I think that we at least owe him.
I'll try
just
and do
as
something
friends.
again.
Okay. All right. Whoa.
You own anything?
Huh?
You own anything?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, of course.
Like a company?
Oh no! Don't no. No. I don't have my net worth like a few
Don't get too
$1,000.
rich, bro.
Yeah, I have a few $1,000s. Okay, that's it. Fucking hell. What's up, Ryan? What's up? Jesus. Hey, what the fuck, man?
What?
What's wrong, man? What's your bag, man? Anyway.
I remembered another part of my dream.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I didn't do shit.
You were doing a lot of this.
Yeah, we're at a water park. Woo! This is fun. Shut the fuck up. Woo! We're at a water park. Yeah.
I'm just trying to enjoy the water park too. I hate you.
What? Benz, assemble. Okay, well, I don't know what to say.
Insane. That's
I don't know what to
insane.
say. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I
it's all
didn't
good.
do that. You imagined me doing that. So if I'm doing something that's leading you to imagine me being an asshole, then I'll try and stop.
Whatever.
Okay, my bad. All right. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough one today. You know?
Well, it's just I think the dream had me off.
Yeah,
You know,
clearly.
and that's just gonna make for a weird ep. But it's not your fault.
Yeah, I know it
It's
is.
not my fault either.
Yeah, I mean, like if there's
and I think that I think we some days you come in and you're swinging and you're hitting home runs out of the park.
I think it's fine. You know, I
and
don't
then
think
sometimes you just fucking strike out
Jesus.
over and over and over
Man,
again.
down on
And that's
himself.
what today was. Today
don't
was
think it was, though. I
a
think
giant,
you did fine.
a big strikeout.
But that ties
Holy
me into that.
shit, we were
That
getting
ties me into
we were
that.
getting perfect pitches too.
By-
Perfect
from
pitches.
who?
And we just fucking were dropping the bats.
Fuck. I don't know what you're talking
Dropping
about.
the
but okay.
bats. Bats?
What about him?
Bats?
What about him?
Bats.
Hey,
Think
dog.
about bats.
No. Whoa. What are you doing?
Vampire bats.
Chill.
Fruit bats.
Hey, yeah, I know.
Who's winning?
I don't know.
There's more fruit.
You're doing word association.
There's more fruit in the world than there are vampire bats.
There's more fruit. Fruit now, not fruit bats? Bruh. Hey, man, it's all right. We can just take a break. We've done 30 of these so far.
That's a
that's
whole ass
lot.
day
That's like a
plus
whole
6.
full day of us sitting here just riffing.
Just talking shit.
Fuck.
That's okay.
Y'all should, of course it's okay. It's great. I'm so glad we've done this for this long and we're going to keep doing it and people keep tuning in. Please hit that like button in the comments and we're going to have some really fun guests coming up. We're just trying to keep our shit together and adjust and throw things at the wall and see what sticks.
But also, it's like, okay, look, you're a person listening. I'm a person talking. Yeah, you got off days. Okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was giving you shit for having an off day. It's actually
I know
hard.
what they're saying.
No, it's not.
in their
It's an off day.
head.
Nobody can
And
tell
give
really,
me
man.
a fucking break.
I have an off day too. Okay, my eyes are heavy. I have dry
Give a
eyes.
break to a guy once in a while.
I don't think. Okay,
Christ.
I think in hindsight we'll watch it back and it won't
Jesus
really feel like
Christ,
this
what's
was an off
wrong
day.
with you?
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys.
If you're not enjoying it, go somewhere else then.
I don't think anybody was saying they don't enjoy it. So, all right. Well, thanks so much for
Dream
listening.
ruined my day.
Yeah, it fucking ruined the show is what it ruined too.
Happy birthday out there.
Yeah.
And thanks for
Happy
watching.
birthday. All right. Bye, everyone.
Put your hands up. Stop the bit. Stop that bit now. Are you ready?
With Ryan.
And man.
Canada, you did it again.
Podcast. It's a podcast.
A guy in Salt Lake City said that.
Are you serious?
Stop the bit.
Podcast.
Stop that bit.